In Butambala district, Bulo village, a discussion is ongoing between the community and the local leaders to understand why pregnant women are reluctant to deliver their babies at established health facilities. In this discussion, the leaders hope to identify joint solutions to this problem, which has translated into only 41% of deliveries being conducted at health facilities, as opposed to the national average of 58%. Their findings will be shared with the district health officials.
Ekintu ky'okuzaalira mu ddwaliro abakyala bano bakitwala nti bajjukira ekyemabega nti bwe byali era bwe biri.
Omukyala bwe bamukebera ng'ali alina akawuka tayagala kukomawo kuzaalira mu ddwaliro, ayagala azaalire mu kyalo nti olw'okuba abeera alina okutya oluusi omwami we nga teyamanya nti alina n'ayagala azaalire mu kyalo.
Bwe ngenze mu bakyala abasinga abatalina bisaanyizo bya mu ddwaliro. Mu ddwaliro bw'ova wano n'ogenda mu bantu abangi oba olina by'olina okuteekateeka ogenda nabyo, naye abakyala b'endimu abatabirina.
N'abasawo baba batono oluusi. Abakyala bajja ne batuula 15 ku mmeeza naye ng'abakolako aliki ali omu. Ffenna tetuwenkana mu nsawo, kabe kasinga omulala asiibye enjala naye abakolako akola ku bantu 15. Buli muntu amutwalako eddakiika 4 ali omu ddala enkya n'akomawo mu ddwaliro.
The number of women who deliver at health facilities is low, and this is one of the major contributors to the high maternal mortality and infant mortality rates in Uganda. The current maternal mortality is estimated at 438 deaths per 100,000 live births, and the under 5 mortality is estimated at 55 per 1,000 live births. Consequently, Uganda's commendable efforts in achieving the concluded Millennium Development Goal 4 on reducing the under 5 mortality rate by 2/3 is threatened as the country focuses on achieving the Sustainable Development Goal 3 on good health and well-being. For this to happen, there is need for integrated high-impact solutions to some of the health-related concerns, like through use of the scorecard.
It is kind of an innovation, the way it is presented, the way it is put. It is in a way that it can be used and interpreted easily.
So the indicator, as you see the scorecard, helps people to know, first of all, where they fall in terms of performance for each given indicator. Red is doing badly. Yellow is above average. Green is doing very well.
So if there are health facilities that are not performing well in a particular area like immunization or antenatal care, they can quickly see those that are in the red, or are they in yellow, or are they in green.
For instance, if you're talking about immunization, how many children are being immunized? If you have a cohort of 1,000 children, if they're immunizing only 600 out of 1,000, what are the bottlenecks? The bottlenecks can be related to lack of human resource. There are not enough nurses out there to immunize, or they're not conducting enough outreach sessions to the hard-to-reach areas to immunize all those children that have been left out, or there's stockouts of vaccines, so they don't have enough stock to immunize the children that come in, or else it might be something to do with behavior at the community level. The mothers may not have information about the need to come back yet again to receive another shot for the baby, and yet again until the child is fully immunized.
Developed by the Ministry of Health with support from UNICEF and other partners, the scorecard has been vital in streamlining health data for proper planning, monitoring, and implementation of health services at the district level. Districts like Mukono, Butambala, Moyo, Yumbe, Rubirizi, Nebi, Isinjiro, and Ajumani have been using the scorecard to find solutions to challenges in the health sector as reflected from both the demand and supply sides of health services.
By just flashing it, someone knows this is the red area. 2, the data exists. So any person in any district can easily generate that information for their consumption.
That data has to be put to use, not only at Ministry of Health level, but internationally, and as well as at district level, as well as at facility level.
The scorecard is inbuilt within the district health information system that captures relevant health information data from all health facilities across the nation. It builds on this existing database to get populated and can be accessed by all biostatisticians countrywide. Since January 2016, Mukono District has used the scorecard to find interventions to some of the sections presenting in red color, following set indicators of maternal and child health, low antenatal delivery at health units, low postnatal visits, increase in cases of malaria and pneumonia in children, and risky sexual behavior amongst adolescents, leading to early pregnancies and sexually transmitted diseases.
We don't just stop there that it is red. We now ask, why is it red? Why aren't you coming back? Until we get to the root cause, then we generate evidence-based work plans that are very smart, and we share with the different implementing partners.
But the indicators are very good. Everybody knows that now this way we are going to work along improving. Otherwise, we didn't even know that those were some of them were national indicators. But once they are said, then I look at the indicator and say, hey, this indicator here, we are doing bad here. You know it is something that the ministry actually wants you to work towards.
The Ministry of Health is in support of the massive rollout of the scorecard to other parts of the country, since this scorecard is the tool of choice to monitor reproductive, maternal, newborn, child and adolescent health performance aligned to the ministry's strategic plan, and a promise renewed to use a sector-wide approach in finding solutions to health-related concerns.
If all the users are knowledgeable, they are sensitized and can interpret those colors, then if it is the community, they will start questioning the service providers. But how come in our district or in our sub-county, for us, we are red in this indicator? Why?
Working with communities and with health providers, we are able to identify these bottlenecks and identify actions to be able to address the bottlenecks.
We are using the scorecard at health facility level, at the district health team level. We are now also using the scorecard at community level. So with all those levels having a different educational background, you must have a common tool that is understandable by both.
The districts using the scorecard in planning, monitoring and implementation of health services for decision-making argue that it is a great tool in guiding the prioritization and allocation of meager resources for high-impact interventions. The ministry is now holding regional orientation workshops targeting district leaders to build their capacity in relation to managing and using data generated in their districts through the highly user-friendly scorecard.
Once we finish orientation of the regional workshops, there's going to be demand. And everywhere we've been, in the Nilia and in the Eastern, they have been saying, when can we have it on our smartphone? When can we have it on our desktop? We want to be part of the agenda on a daily basis. In so doing, they will use the information.
We have already incorporated it in our planning guidelines. It's there as one of the tools that can guide planning of the districts, where to put their efforts and resources.
We think it's an excellent way to move things from innovation, which had been the case in Uganda, to scale. My team is learning from the work that is happening in Uganda. My team is bringing other countries to Uganda to see what they are doing. My team is supporting other countries to also implement similar models.
At the health facility level, a continuous quality improvement scorecard tailored to improve the quality of service delivery at these facilities is in place and has been used to aid evidence-based planning, monitoring and implementation, as is the case at Nachifuma Health Center 4 and Katogo Health Center 3.
You look at these indicators as they are displayed on the scorecard and you see which indicators a facility has performed better and then put those ones whereby it has performed poorly. It's now that the obligation of the whole facility staff and the end stockholder to see that we work upon improving those red indicators which are on the scorecard.
You are going to get feedbacks from the communities that we are serving. And when you get feedbacks from the community you are serving, you are going to share experience with them. So as you rate yourself, as you get feedbacks from those communities, they'll also give you an input in how you can really perform better.
Whereas the scorecard is arguably a great tool in planning, monitoring and implementation of reproductive, maternal, newborn, child and adolescent health, as well as helping health officials set priorities, its continued use and appreciation by all stakeholders is incumbent upon each of their commitment to addressing the information it presents.
If we are to mobilize resources, to market our situation and we mobilize resources, we need to adopt a friendly way of marketing our issues. And one of them is scorecard.
Me, I'm simply looking forward to ensuring that the districts take this one up, and also as a center we shall also be seeing at our scorecard at national level how we are performing.